G'day, this is Christopher Jones from Bicycles Network Australia. I'm here with John Hawkins. John has been testing the Transitions lenses on his new sunglasses, and I'd like to find out a little bit more about those. So, John, I was with you during the prescription phase when they tested the eyes.
Yep.
How did you find that? Was that an easy or a hard process?
It was fairly interesting. It was quite interesting to see the amount of detail and the amount of expertise that goes into obtaining prescription specifications for someone's eyes. It was quite a, pardon the really bad pun, quite an eye-opener.
Okay, so in terms of getting a normal eye check done and getting the prescription, is it the same or is it different?
It was identical to the process I underwent probably about 5 years ago when I first bought a pair of prescription sunglasses.
Yep. Okay, great. So look, you've had these glasses for a while. Where have you been wearing and riding them?
I've been riding them commuting to and from work and also out on the local mountain bike trails, and I found that they've made a significant difference.
Okay, so look, you're already a Transitions wearer because I know that you've been wearing a previous generation of Transitions. So can you tell me about the difference between what you had before and what these glasses bring?
There's actually a different company that's done it this time. The last ones I didn't find out until we went through the process of getting these ones done, but the last pair of lenses I had weren't actually Transitions. They were made by a company called Hoya,
Okay.
which is a name that a lot of people who are photography fans will be familiar with.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
These ones are grey, the Hoya ones had a brown tint.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's one of the things which I noticed, which you immediately spotted the moment we were actually looking at the lenses and the test lens at the shop. You said, look, these are a different shade of lens. So does that mean that you have not found a colour shift while viewing in comparison to the other ones where you found that the brown may have influenced?
The reason I went brown the first time was that I'd been using sort of an orangey, sort of blue blocker type tint on sunglasses before, and I just felt that they made the colours, particularly in low light conditions, they made the colours jump out a bit more, which was quite useful for night mountain bike racing.
Okay.
It's far more important to have the right prescription though.
Yeah. So look, let's talk about the tint in terms of night riding compared to riding in bright sunlight. You know, are you finding that these are the glasses that can do everything well?
It might be a surprise to a lot of people, but yes, I have.
Yeah.
I found that during night they go completely clear. During the day, they really do take the edge off the bright light. I suffer a little bit from dry eyes, and occasionally my eyes do get a bit photosensitive.
Yes.
And these are great.
Okay. What about the time it takes to change if you go from, let's say, dark to light? For example, you're riding through a foresty or bushy area and it's quite shadowy and dark, then you come into a sunlit area.
Yep.
How long does it take until the glasses adjust?
I noticed it changes enough to still be extremely usable quickly enough. The most difficult situation that the glasses have encountered have been riding in dappled light on mountain bike trails, where it can go from bright sunlight to being quite deep dark shadow. That's going to challenge any, in fact it's going to challenge the human eye as much as it is the glasses. And I found that it's coped quite well. I haven't felt the need to remove the glasses.
Okay, great.
So I'm quite happy with how they've performed in that regard. During the day and at night, I found that riding to work, particularly heading down the main drag through my suburb, the glare can be quite strong in the mornings, and I found the glasses have coped quite well with that. And then riding home at night under lights, they've been really good.
Okay. Do you have any, let's say, any challenges or flaws with the glasses, things that you'd like to see improved or changed?
I'm normally really picky, but no, with these. One of the things that I particularly like about the way the lenses have been cut is that when you're looking over your shoulder and looking behind to see approaching traffic, any distortion in the lens is going to show up there.
Yep.
And I've found that these have been fantastic for that. My previous glasses was partly to do with the shape of the lens, and how much coverage I got, but I found that being able to look right out of the corner of my eye was sometimes a bit of a challenge. These have solved that problem.
Okay. So with regard to the lens shape that you've got is identical to the original default lenses that were provided with that model?
Yes, they were.
Yeah, okay. And what model is this?
This is the
Oakley
Oakley Flak 2.0.
Okay, great. Okay, look, thanks very much, John, for sharing more about the Transitions lenses. We hope that this has been useful and interesting for riders who wear prescription sunglasses and are looking for options that provide them more coverage through different light conditions. Stay tuned to BNA, our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and check out our forums.